Resolutions because we are certainly keeping ours. Thank you, Business Director Dr. Marlene Hurd, for that awesome introduction. And I am excited about tonight's topic because we all have the opportunity to save, but do you really understand the accounts that you utilize to save and grow your money in? If you have concerns or questions about those, then hopefully tonight's kitchen table conversation will bring some clarity to you. And so I am Business Director Erica Ba here at our Infinite Company building with OIC 10K. And tonight we're going to talk about investment accounts 101. We're going to look at the difference between a retirement account versus an investment account. And if you're not familiar with those words, we definitely want you definitely to get used to them because they are very crucial part of your life and you should have at least one. But hopefully after tonight, you'll understand a little bit better as you look to improve your financial wealth, not only by yourself, but building with your family. So, the main difference between a retirement account and an investment account lies in the purpose. Everything that we do, we should do intentionally and with purpose. We should understand the reason why and then how we're going to benefit and maximize the two. Because money is a tool that you're able to respond not only to life challenges, but you're able to enjoy and then pass on to your loved ones if you have enough, right? And so that's the reason why you are attending these financial forums so that you will have a clear picture and be able to put a strategy together that will help you and your family continue to keep long-term commitments and maximize your future. And so an investment account and a retirement account, their purpose and the tax treatment that they receive and how you access the money as far as with the withdrawal rules, they vary. And we're going to break those down to you tonight. So the purpose of a retirement account is designed specifically to help people save for retirement. Retirement is a long-term goal. And it's also, if you are saving in an account, it should be an account for a long-term retirement. You want the funds that you set aside in a retirement account to last you for your lifetime, not anyone else's lifetime, but your lifetime. And if you or skeptical of how long your lifetime will be, just know that you need funds there to fund the things, your necessities, and your wants throughout your retirement. Because we're living longer in America, most of us will spend most of our years in the retirement state rather than the building phase. So understanding the difference between these two accounts are crucial. So the tax benefits in a retirement account, contributions and growth may have different tax advantages. It just depends on the tool that you apply to this account. An example of some investment account, retirement accounts would be traditional IRAs, 401ks that offer a tax deferred growth. Remember, tax deferred means that the money is growing, but it will be taxed upon withdrawal when you access it. So it's growing without you having to pay taxes, but as soon as you access the money, you will be required to pay taxes. And while Roth IRAs allow tax-free withdrawals in retirement, it's you in a Roth IRA, you are taking care of your taxes right then and there. Now, there are restrictions with retirement accounts. Some often have penalties for early withdrawals if you would pull the money before age 59 and a half, except for certain exceptions like first-time home purchase or medical expenses. So there are hardship scenarios where you're able to access your money without the penalties. But if the money grew tax deferred, remember when you access the money, you will be required to pay taxes according to your current income tax bracket. And then with retirement accounts, you are allowed to make annual contributions, but they have limits. And for example, you have a 6,500 for IRAs in 2024, and it's higher in 401ks. And those limits, they change each year. And you want to make sure that you're talking to a financial professional that will be able to give you that information, and you are weighing your options. And so another instance with the retirement account is employer involvement. So an employer can contribute if you do not work for yourself and you do not have your own business. An employer is able to contribute to your 401k, and that is offered through employers and often with the matching contributions. Not all, but some. So that may be a question that you consider if you're looking to move, maybe industries. What are the benefits? Do you match in your 401k? A lot of people say, don't leave free money on the table, and you definitely want to match out of the according to the match you want to contribute in order to receive if there is a matching. And focus. Remember, retirement account is for long-term growth to fund your retirement. No one else, just yours. So with an investment account, the purpose is a general purpose account for investing and building wealth for any financial goals. We invest for a better future. We invest to accomplish short-term goals and the opportunity to build wealth. Now, the tax treatment with investment accounts, no special tax advantages. It just depends. There are capital gains and dividends are taxed in the year they're earned. However, if you're using another investment tool, maybe an index fund, it can minimize the tax impact. So you definitely want to talk to a financial professional, or a life insurance agent who handles financial solutions and products will be able to help you get a clear understanding and to see if this is something that will work for your financial goals. Also, investment accounts the flexibility. There are no penalties for withdrawals. You can use funds anytime, and there are no contribution limits with investment accounts. Now, be careful. Some investment accounts, if they're variable in the market, it will be a high risk where you will be at risk of losing your principal. So you definitely want to understand what type of investment account that you are being presented with as it comes to meeting your financial goal. And then ownership. Accounts can be individual, they can be joint, or they can be custodial accounts for minors. So minors can have investment accounts with the help of a guardian. And then the focus, remember, is short or even medium term goals. And the purpose is to build wealth and even supplement income. So using a retirement account, if you want to take advantage of tax benefits and focus on long-term retirement savings, if that's your goal, then you want to look for retirement accounts that matches your desires. And then investment account for the flexibility and to fund non-retirement goals. Those goals can be arranged from buying a home or starting a business or just a purpose to generate wealth. So here's an example of how you can combine both retirement and investment accounts to build a balanced financial strategy. And yes, you should do both at the same time because retirement is for long term. And so you do not want to utilize in a retirement account as an investment account and pull money at any time because you will face those penalties and then you will be short of meeting your long-term goal. And remember, retirement is for money for you should last for the rest of your life. So with a retirement and with this example, we're looking at how can we combine retirement with a wealth building strategy with an investment account. So retirement, someone can focus on contributing to a 401k or an IRA and take advantage of the tax benefits. For example, maximizing an employer match in your 401k if that is available, or contribute up to the annual limit in a Roth IRA for a tax-free growth. And also, an investment focus is to diversify the growth focus on the portfolio, such as an index fund or target date funds. So there are several different retirement account options available in strategies. Once again, you definitely want to make sure that you're talking to a financial advisor or an insurance agent who deals with the different solutions in those areas, and how you can combine your retirement savings once you have met your match or you have met your annual limit. The excess money that you have that's discretionary outside of your family budget, you can look into an investment account and look at a short-term savings goal. And that would be open a taxable brokerage account for goals like buying a house, maybe a down payment, or starting a business, or even being able to supplement an early retirement. And you want to focus on moderate risk, not high risk. Because high risk, at times, if things go south, it may take several years to recover. So as you move towards closer to your retirement goal, you want to minimize your risk and also include stocks, maybe ETFs or bonds, depending on your goals timeline. So another example of a strategy of how you can combine both retirement and investment account is early retirement or the FIRE strategy. So here you still have your retirement accounts for your traditional retirement, maxing out that 401k or the IRA for the long-term tax advantages, and then using a Roth IRA as a potential bridge for early retirement by withdrawing contributions tax-free. But a different strategy, a FIRE strategy for your investment account for early retirement is to invest in a taxable brokerage account to cover expenses before you can access the retirement accounts penalty free. So money that you are growing on the side in an investment account should not take precedent over the retirement account, but it can definitely buy you time by building that wealth. And you still have those other options, dividend paying stocks, ETFs, or a mix or growth of income investments until you reach the required age to access your retirement funds without being penalized. So this is a very good example of utilizing both accounts to reach your financial goal. And our last example is diversification for liquidity. That means how you access your money, having that money tax free for you. So retirement accounts for the tax benefits using pre-tax contributions to a traditional 401k or that IRA to lower your current taxable income, and then consider that after-tax Roth contribution for the tax-free growth and the flexibility in retirement. But building liquid wealth in an investment account is for as to buy property, having other assets, investing in a business, and then a mixture of conservative and moderate risk investments, short-term bonds or ETFs, where you have money and you have different streams of income as you're waiting for the appropriate age to access your retirement funds. So things to consider. With tax diversification, spreading your money across accounts with different tax treatments, it definitely gives you the flexibility in retirement where you can access money tax-free from a Roth and have manageable taxable income. And then the flexibility in investment accounts provides that liquidity for goals before retirement age. And those goals may be another opportunity to generate passive income, whether you are looking at a rental property or you're looking at a profitable business adventure, or you're looking to, hey, I have this idea, I want to patent it, I want to get it to the market, or you want to invest in yourself through learning how to be an author and writing a book that you can take to the market, and then maximizing that growth. You can invest aggressively in both accounts, but still keep funds accessible for short-term needs. So let's look at a teacher who was just focused on one track and see the benefits of utilizing both accounts, but understanding how they work. So this is a cautionary tale. Meet Sarah, a dedicated teacher who always dreamed of traveling the world in her golden years. So when she retired, she expected to be able to tour the world. From the moment she started her career in her early 20s, Sarah was diligent about saving for retirement. She opened up a 401k through her school district and made regular contributions, even increasing her percentage with every raise. But by the time she turned 40, her retirement account was growing steadily, and she felt confident about her financial future. However, Sarah made one critical mistake. She focused only on her retirement account and neglected to save or invest in a separate investment account. So as Sarah progressed through life, she didn't have any liquidity in her money, right? So what went wrong? At 45, Sarah faced an unexpected challenge. Her aging parents needed financial assistance for in-home care. Wanting to help, Sarah turned to her savings. Where was her savings? It was all in retirement. And who is your retirement money for? Not mom, not dad, not children, not cousin, not spouse, not ex. It's for you, right? So Sarah turned to her savings only to realize that the bulk of her money was tied up in the 401k. To withdraw funds early, she would face a 10% penalty and significant taxes, right? She was forced to make a hard choice because we want to help our loved ones. And how we help our loved ones is making sure that we have the financial knowledge. So I'm so excited that you guys are paying attention and you're following and you're utilizing this format. So she could borrow against her 401k, which would shrink her retirement savings, and either she would have to work longer to recoup that time or take higher risky investments. And or number two, take on a personal loan and rack up debt. Sarah ended up choosing a combination of both, leaving her feeling financially strained and worried about her future. How many of you guys have been in this scenario? Well, that's okay because now you're getting the information. And if it occurs again, because life is always going to be life, and you will have the knowledge that you need to be able to make an informed decision and have an expected outcome that you would like. So the ripple effect of Sarah's decision. As Sarah approached her 60s, she realized that her one track financial strategy had left her vulnerable. While her 401k provided a solid foundation for retirement, she had missed out on the flexibility and growth opportunities an investment account could have offered. Without liquid assets, Sarah had to delay her retirement plans and take on a part-time work to cover some lingering debts and save for travel. She also realized she couldn't afford to help her own children with college expenses, something she had always dreamed of doing. And did she really accomplish the goals for her family? No, because while she's working part time, she's missing the time to spend with her aging parents. And then she was forced to restructure and have to work longer. And then it also put a strain on the future generations. And this is why we want to have the kitchen conversations about money with our family. And that's how you build generation of wealth. So, what could have happened if Sarah had balanced her financial plan by opening an investment account? Her story might have been different. She could have used her investment account to cover her parents' care without penalties or taxes. The growth from her investments might have funded her dream trips before retirement. She would have had more flexibility to handle life's unexpected twists. My business partner, EP John Robinson, always iterates retirement should last you for the rest of your life. We invest for the opportunity for a better future. So, knowing the difference will prevent an outcome like Sarah is facing. The lesson is while retirement accounts are vital, they shouldn't be only saving, they should be the only savings tool. They shouldn't be the only savings tool. Life doesn't wait until 59 and a half, and combining retirement accounts with an investment account ensures you are prepared for both planned and unplanned events. Sarah's story reminds us of the importance of flexibility and financial planning because life is unpredictable and your finances should be ready for it all. And so I know this has kind of got you puzzled like, but a lot of people say I should have an emergency fund and that emergency fund should be handy. Now you know where to place that emergency fund in an investment account with flexibility, and you know where to put your long-term savings, right? In a retirement account. We should do both. Pay yourself first. This is Investment Accounts 101. Thanks for allowing us to share this information with our community, and we're looking forward to seeing you again. I enjoyed this conversation, and I cannot wait for the next. I'm going to turn it back over to you, Dr. Marlene Hurt.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, Erica Ba. Did I not tell you that it was going to be, you had to have your seatbelt on? So let's see, tax diversification.